I lost myself trying to belong. Then I found something deeper. A soul talk on identity, cultural disconnect, and coming home to your truth. You are listening to Empower Mind Talk, navigating mental health, strength, and belonging. And let me tell you something, this is a real soul talk. I am your host, Maureen, a life and purpose coach, mental health advocate, Asia coach, author, and a fellow traveler on this winding path of healing, identity, and homecoming. Let's begin by me asking you a question. Have you ever tried so hard to belong that you lost sight of who you truly are? Have you ever softened your voice, dimmed your light, or shaped yourself to fit into spaces that were never built to hold all of you? If you have ever felt like a stranger in your own skin, or like you had to leave parts of yourself behind to be accepted, this episode is for you. It's not just about identity. It's about the sacred journey of remembering, of coming home, not to a place, but to yourself. So let's just begin there. There is a quiet ache that lives in those of us who have had to cross between worlds, to live in different states, areas, countries, different spaces. It's the ache of migration, not just across countries, but across expectations, languages, and versions of self. It shows up when your roots are grounded in one culture, but your daily life is shaped by the other. When you speak multiple languages, but feel voiceless in both. When this place or spaces you come from doesn't recognize who you are becoming, and the place you have entered doesn't quietly understand where you began. That's where I lost myself, or many of us lose ourselves. I remember the season when I just wanted to belong so badly. I adjusted my accent, smiled when I felt unheard, laughed when I didn't feel seen, worked twice as hard just to be allowed into rooms others walked into freely. I told myself that this was the price of acceptance. And yes, I was accepted. But I didn't feel at home because I had left myself behind in the process. Until someone asked me a question. Who are you without performing, or the pleasing, or the proving? And then I realized I didn't know who I was. So I stopped looking outward and I began the journey inward. A friend once then told me the most dangerous kind of lost is when you no longer realize you are missing. And I felt that in my bones, because in systems not designed for us, we forget, we shrink to feel safe. We hide to belong. We trade authenticity for survival. But the truth is, real belonging never demands you to disappear or your disappearance. It invites you to your wholeness. It welcomes your voice, your culture, your complexity without edits. Coming home to yourself might not look like fitting in. It might look like standing out courageously. So I got 3 soul truths about identity and belonging that I would like to share with you today. Number 1, belonging begins when you stop betraying yourself. Yes, you have to stop lying or betraying yourself. No environment, job, or community is worth losing your essence for. Number 2, you are not too much. You are layered, textured, and whole. So you are not confusing. You are complex, and that's sacred. Number 3, you are not meant to fit in everywhere. You were meant to create the spaces that see you fully. So find the spaces, create them for yourself, and not just to fit anywhere, because you are not meant for that. I got another gentle reflection practice that I would like to give you for this week. If it feels safe, and like I always mention, when you are in a position to do so, you're not driving, you're not at work that doesn't allow that, please gently close your eyes and ask yourself slowly, where have I been hiding parts of myself just to be accepted? Who was I before I believed I had to change to belong? What would I feel, or what would it feel like to be fully seen, not to shrink? So take a deep breath in that. Breathe in your truth and answer the questions for yourself. And as you exhale, breathe out the pressure to perform. Because here is an affirmation for this homecoming episode. I belong to myself. Repeat that if you can. I honor where I come from. I embrace who I am becoming, and I no longer shrink to be accepted. Take one final deep breath in, and as you exhale, let it carry away the weight of needing to fit. Let it make space for your fullness, for your freedom, for your return to your truth. Here is your soul reminder to carry with you throughout. I do not need to fit in to be worthy. I belong exactly as I am. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. If this episode spoke to parts of you or of your heart that's been quiet for too long, subscribe to Empower Mind Talk for more soul reflections and radical reminders so that you don't miss an episode. Leave a review. Your voice helps others to find this space. Share these with someone who's been searching for home inside themselves. And join my email circle for healing tools, upcoming workshops, and soulful letters. This is Empower Mind Talk, because your truth deserves a voice. Your belonging deserves roots. And you deserve to live as your whole, unedited self. Until next time, be kind to your mind, be loyal to your becoming, and never forget, you don't have to become someone else to be loved. You are already enough.